Good morning, welcome back to the Zombie Apocalypse 2 Guns Unlimited episode, I don't know, 567. Oh, and there's the shot bed with spikes, nails, whatever we have on it. First swing, first hit, first kill. Let's see if we can keep that up. I was actually considering going around the northern side of the building, but I wanted to clean up the generator first time here. Twice as many hits needed for the second zombie. So the third one is then 3 times the number of hits. That's not good. Terrible weapon. Would not use again. You know, instead of walking around the side of the building, why don't we just drive? A nice area here without any corpses on the ground. Let's change that. Wasn't even aiming at that guy and killed him anyway. That shot bet is awesome. That's already the corner, and not many zombies in that area. I like it. This is... I think we can manage this. I don't like this, though. We don't have a spear nearby, or a knife, or anything to step him through the fence. I don't think any of the zombies we just killed had any stabby, fence stabby weapons. Oh, that's a little bit more in the field than I expected, yeah? And there's the exhaustion model, just as we're pulling 10 zombies. And I have no idea where these two guys are coming from. Right, we might need a little reset here. Look, don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. I'll be back. Drives incredibly slow backwards. I don't know what's up with that. This feels kind of silly. Driving away, sitting in a house for 20 minutes, and then driving out again. I still think it's one of the most effective ways to recover your stamina. Because the moment you see that out of breath needle, I'm fairly certain it's like a, I want to say 50% damage debuff already. There's really no point continuing to fight. It's going to take you more swings to get through each zombie. That means you're getting to the second level of out of breathiness. And then your movement speed and run speed is going to be impacted. And it's all going down from there. This little guy standing there on the other side of the fence, not knowing what to do. There's a lot of zombies here. I guess they came out of the door down there. Like, the damage is great of the shot, but the how quickly I'm exerted and out of breath again here, it's just crazy. I mean, it is like 0.6, like, you know, twice the encumbrance of our crafted bulking hammers. And I was actually reading about the whole endurance cost of weapons and actions the other day. So, as I said, like the encumbrance of an item when equipped is basically what it costs to swing the weapon. Technically, it's like 1% of this, but you know, whatever you use the number. So this is costing us 6 endurance, let's just say, and we have, I think, I want to say 100 to play with. So you can get like what, 15, around 20 swings in. You also have endurance regeneration, of course, based on your fitness and all that stuff. And of course then, if we use the ballpeen hammer that has 0.3 weight when equipped, that's half the weight, so half the endurance cost. And the endurance cost is not fixed. It always also depends on how much damage you do to a zombie. So only if you do full damage, you pay the full endurance cost. And then there's the whole thing with zombies on the ground. Stomping them is basically costs 0.7, right? So, you know, this weapon is a cost of 0.6. And stomping with your foot is 0.7. So, most of the time, it's better to swing with your weapon. There are exceptions though. So I was reading that and I was like, okay, so if I'm fighting with a fire axe, which has a weight of 0.9 when equipped, then stomping actually saves you endurance. It can still ruin your boots, and then you're walking over the road, broken boots, and get cuts on your feet, but hey, it saves you some endurance. That zombie inside smashing a door is gonna be very annoying over time. Okay, you know, when we first got to this corner here, it really looked like, oh, let's quickly clean out behind the facility and then we can go to the other side again where our generator is. Turns out that's not gonna happen. Yep, and there's the noodle again. Alright, let's have like half a whole chicken. That's exactly how I eat chicken. Put your face in it. You actually put it... okay. I'm just gonna hope that actually sitting in the car counts as resting. I'm still not sure about it. I'm just too lazy to drive all the way to a chair. So I'm just gonna drive back a little bit, grab a book, read for half an hour, and drive forward. Also, unceremoniously, we crossed the 5,000 kill marker 15 kills ago. So, yay. And that was almost the end of it. Game didn't even give me a jump scare for that. It's just like, yeah, you know what? You're about to die. No warnings. I don't think I saw a zombie with a knife. Still would like to grab a knife or a spear and just end that zombie on the other side of the fence. I just didn't really see anyone. I mean, I wasn't 100% paying attention. you saw one, you know, leave a comment like, hey, that zombie you killed near the tree behind the building, and that had a knife, and then I'm gonna be like, yeah, that's helpful. And we're out of breath again. So I want to keep using the short bat since it's the fresh new thing, but the moment this thing breaks, it's back to the ball peens. There's a black pen on that one. We could use the pen as a paring knife. That might work. Okay, let's kill the 5 guys here that followed me. It is possible, if this doesn't actually count as sitting down and resting, that we're not fully recovering, and that's why it feels like we're so quickly out of stamina. It's more likely that it's really just a short bat being a stamina-hungry weapon. Yeah, a little bit cloudy, a little bit dark here. That's the new one-shot animation, okay. I don't know. I don't think we're done here anytime soon. Would have thought all our driving and honking and the generator would have lured them all out by now, but definitely not. There's another 10, 20 coming out the building. Yeah, it's just Get them around the corner. And that's probably it for today. Weather report said we're gonna have a full-on snowy day tomorrow. I still think we're gonna come back out here and continue our work. So let me get back to base. And we'll see what's happening back there. Of course, I parked in a way that I can't pass. Alright, yeah, if there's anything interesting at base, I'll get you in there, and otherwise we'll continue at Guns Unlimited in the morning. We're back. We're back at Guns Unlimited. A little bit later start here. All the cows and sheep needed a milking, so, you know, typical zombie apocalypse stuff. Do I want to continue here? Let's clear those few guys out over there that chased us last night, and then maybe go back to the front side today. That's pretty much it over here for now. And yeah, I don't wanna pull them around on that side anymore, I think. I don't know. It's a nice change of pace fighting on this side. Especially not fighting in the middle of hundreds of corpses. But then again, fighting down here means we might get into that little shed with the shelves and actually get to loot an item or so. I don't like. Give me a claw hammer, and I'm gonna be like, oh look, new claw hammer. That's all I'm asking for. That was saw it from the corner of my eyes, that one guy slowly getting back up, and I'm like, oh crap. I thought he was dead. I guess technically he's dead, but undead, whatever. There was a third one somewhere over here, yeah, there. There's some funky line of sight going on here. Alright. It's bloody broken. So here's the thing. Hang on. So I'm always looking at, because I'm used to it from old versions, where you right-click an item and then click on repair, right? But the repair, I think, completely moved into this menu. I think it's not repair, it's fix. Yeah. Like, yeah, adhesive tape, duct tape, epoxy and rags, glue. Fix with zip ties, alright. But it doesn't, so for example, I don't see the short bed here. I guess maybe a broken item you can't repair, only a damaged item. It's a condition of my hatchet. Bloody. Well, I'll tell you this. The short beds are very easy still to produce, right? That what was it? A plank for the bat, and just a couple steel pieces, and that steel band. Especially if we keep dismantling some cars every now and then, we can mass produce those weapons. What's happening here? I think the shotgun might have had better range, and now I'm used to that. I'm throwing the duffel bags I see on zombies on the ground, just as potential loot bags once we get into looting here. One zombie went into the building, and I'm suspicious of them trying to flank me from the inside. And round the inside, round the inside. Okay, can we clear up here, or do we need to fall back? I need to fall back. Maybe we'll be no. Maybe we'll be okay going inside here. Nope. Let's go into our little corner. That guy wasn't able to follow me. What? Man, you'd almost think like zombies are kind of dumb. I gotta say, like, the chickens are really the heroes of this run so far. Constant egg supply. It's even easier food supply than farming was in build 41. Now, eggs are not great on calories, so you can't really maintain your weight with that, but, you know, couple egg days, couple butter days, just smash full bars of butter. And all evens out. That is actually a living zombie there, sitting on the wall. I'm not gonna disturb her for now. Alright, gentlemen, can we discuss me getting into that storage shed there. There you have a hunting knife. Surely this is about to be the end of it, right? I don't even dare to zoom out right now. Okay, alright. Should rain, not snow? Oh, yeah, a skill piece. Neat. I'm hearing zombies outside, so I don't want to be in here for too long. But at the same time, I also just want to get a full idea of what's in here. I'm not even sure why I'm picking up nails. We still have that carton of nails, which is 12 packs. No, no, not fighting in there. Alright, only 3 more, and then 2 more behind those. And then 3 more behind those. And we also have friends coming in from that side. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'll back, take another rest. The generator has not really done any work for us the last few days. Almost got the next carving book fully read. Alright, have a look at here. Still 1000 XP away from the next level up. And yeah, I'm intentionally avoiding inside. You know, I don't want to be fighting inside. You've just seen in that little storage thing how close it can get. Inside buildings, I'm just more comfortable just fighting the zombies outside and luring them outside with our cars, with our generators, with just combat sounds here outside. Maybe some yelling thrown into the mix. That startled me. Fairly certain there's one more zombie in here, no? Kinda curious on getting onto that outside range. Maybe we should fight in a smarter direction here. Maybe we do a little walk around the outside. See what's happening out here. Definitely lots of trees and zombies between those trees. Lots of zombies between those trees. Maybe I'm not so keen on finding out what's out here. Yeah, didn't want to hear zombie sounds behind me. Thank you very much. Just as I was getting out of breath. Well, another 2 days of fighting at Guns Unlimited, and while I do think we're definitely making a dent here in the zombie numbers, I think this is still gonna take a fair while. No, we're not gonna sleep here. A fair bit more work to get through this. But yeah, it's getting late. Sun is about to be down. It's getting cold. So I'm gonna head back to base. And we might just tune into the weather channel to see if that snowfall is going to continue here for the next few days. And yeah, I mean, I have, I'm probably going to do at least one day, probably 2 days off camera again, where I'm doing stuff around the base. I want to keep working on that barn, get the walls up. Would be nice if we had actually level 7 carpentry for the nice walls, but without the book, that is super far away. But I also want to just clean up the ground, get rid of all the animal poop. Yeah, that's what we're doing in this game now, picking up animal poop. Continues throughout the day. I think that was for today. Yeah, tomorrow. Clear skies tomorrow. With light fog. Yeah, that's it. That sounds like a base day, light fog. Yeah, and maybe if I take the days off and do a little bit stuff around the base, we can work on metalworking a little bit more. It's like 1300 XP to get to the next level there. Probably if I actually start cooking and not just eating eggs, we can get that to level 8. So definitely working on the skills here. Have a quick final look at the farm. Yeah, it's full of shit. I mean, I do like that they kind of accepted this part of the place now, and it is yeah, part of the animal livestock zone. Still not sure why it's counting 3 hutches, because probably the game never recognized that I tore one down. Oh, the chickens don't show up here in the animal list when they're in the hutch. So yeah, again, as I said, this water trough is almost empty. We still have this one half full. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. I think I'm gonna have to do some water runs. And I'll just, thankfully the river is just over there. But yeah, probably like take couple gas cans, empty ones. You're fairly certain you can fill them with water, or just, you know, take 100 buckets. We have so many, and make sure these guys get through the winter. By the way, we have 11 buckets of cow milk. Yeah, I might also have to do some cheese not cheese making. You can't make cheese. That is the biggest sin anyway. Some butter making. But for now, I'm gonna call it an episode here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.